Hello and welcome to the Signet Signatures YouTube channel. I am your host, 𝘂𝑚𝓘𝓢. I am a loan signing agent. I own a signing service, and I am also here to broadcast. I have on the line one of the students from my course. We're going to be doing a Q&A in the background, but basically I'm telling you how to set yourself up for success. So my student, she's going to join us later and we're going to have Q&A time. That's why you need to join the Signet Signatures Empowerment Group for loan signing agents and mobile notaries. Why? Because you get first access to these monthly training videos that I'll be doing, and you get to ask me questions one-on-one. If you're not in the group, if you're not attending live, you don't get your questions answered. And guess what, you guys? In my first year, I started off making about 30,000. My second year doing it, I bumped up to 50,000. This is my third year, you guys. I'm going to even surpass that. Why? Because now I own a signing agency. So not only am I out there on the road doing loan closings, but I'm also have notaries that I contract in to do loan closings for me as well. So guess what? Cha-ching, we're doubling up in 2024. Let it be known because I said it. All right. All right, so I'm going to bring on Erica. She's new to the course, so I want to be able to get some of her questions. And let's go ahead and start that. Erica, I'm going to bring you in. Hey, Erica.
Hey, how you doing, Sade?
I am doing so good. So tell us a little bit about yourself, and then what's your question for today?
Okay, I'm Erica Silman, and I just got started in this notary industry, and I everything you talked about, I got my E&O bond insurance, my ink stamp, um, and everything that requires to be a notary, but the printer, I think that's the only thing that
Okay.
I'm trying to really get before I even get loan signings. By the way, I've gotten loan signings already, but I've had to reject them because of my printer. I'm trying to figure out which printer to receive. And also, the kind of nervousness and scarcity of your first signing where you want everything to be corrected. You don't want to mess up, because I have heard horror stories and everything. But far as the printer, now, which printer do you prefer far as the printing speed? Like, for example, um, would you want to get a printer, or can you get a printer that do 20 pages per minute or 42 pages per minute, and also hold that extra tray for legal and letter? Because this is not being mentioned about the printers, and when you're actually getting ready to do a signing, whatever's off in the package is sometimes it's a mixture of legal and letter.
Mhm.
And you can really get confused on that. So can you kind of explain on that and which printers would be right, and also the legal and letter part?
Yes. All right. So I'll say this. Definitely that's why I like the Brother. Even in the course, I talk about the exact printer that I have, which is the Brother 6200 DW2, because it has both the legal and the letter tray. So when I go and I download the document and I put in there print according to like page size, my printer, has the capability to print legal and letter at the same time
Okay.
and be good to go. It does it for you. Now, if you want to start off with the one tray, that's fine. People do it all the time. But you get the laser printer and you are able to download the documents. And then in the course, I show you the system that you go through to separate out your legal and your letter. So you can print your letter first, change the settings on your printer, and then print legal, put your package together, and you're good to go. So I don't want anyone to put too much stock in which printer to get. Just get one so you can get going. Make sure that it's laser, and I always support Brother. I have the Brother 6200, but there are lower level printers, if depending on if you're working on a budget, that are Brother that work just as fine. They're just a little slower. Now, regarding the speed, in order for your printer to print the fastest, I would suggest printing it directly through USB and not through Wi-Fi. So sometimes we got to do Wi-Fi, but if you do it directly through the USB cord, you'll get the fastest speed, because Wi-Fi is what it is. Sometimes it's delays, whatever have you, especially if you got the TV, the laptop, the cell phone, the kid's cell phone, all on the same Wi-Fi. It can slow down your printing speed on your computer, on your printer. So that's the other thing. So I think I answered your questions. Was there something else?
Okay, yes. When you mentioned USB, can you explain, it's like a USB cord that you need to plug into your printer when
Yes.
you, okay,
So it's a USB cord that you would plug into your printer to connect it to your laptop or your desktop.
okay,
Mhm.
okay,
And don't make sure don't get a 10-footer. Get one that's nice, short and sweet, powerful, that can, transmit them, because the shorter it can transmit, the electrical current quicker. So that's the type of cord that you wanna get.
okay. All righty. Okay. I guess that's all the questions I have. I guess for beginning. Well, let me ask this. When you do get uh the signing, can you call the company that you're getting the signing through and ask specific questions? Far as if you don't understand the directions that they're giving you in the in the text.
Yes, absolutely. So I just want us to differentiate. So getting a loan signing and being offered a loan signing are different things. So
Okay.
when you get a text message, that's an offer.
Okay.
And you can either accept it, reject it, or negotiate. So if you get in the order and it looks like, okay, say they want you to travel, an hour, because when you're first starting out, you're going to get those low man on the totem pole jobs. So they're going to be far and they're not going to pay as much. That's because you're brand new, right? So you'll get something that's an hour away, instead they want to give you $65. Once you think about, okay, my gas is going to cost me this much, as long as you ain't like in the negatives, I would say take it. Don't look for too much profit when you're first starting out with signing services, because you're new. So when you got to get up the experience. You got to get some good reviews on the back end, and then you can begin to command more and get closer jobs closer to your location, your zip code, right? But once they text you, that's an offer. So I say when you're first starting out, you should call them immediately anyway. You should accept it and then immediately pick up the phone and call them. So as soon as you get the text message, you click it, it take you to like SnapDocs or sign an order. Right on there, it'll show you the name of the company, right? So you say, okay, this company is such and such. Hurry up, Google them, or see if you can find a number in and sometimes you can't though. So I would suggest hurry up and Googling them. Get that number, say, hello, man, please speak with the scheduler. Yes, hello, my name is Erica. I'm a signing agent here out in Oklahoma. I see that you offer this and this and this for this and this much. I was just letting you know I'm available and I would love to be of service. I've gotten signings off of that. Now, once you accept it, if you go through the instructions and you have questions, they want you to call them. So yes, call them, make sure that you have all of read through everything thoroughly. Make sure that you have all your questions gathered up so you can do it in one shot. Ask them questions, get the clarity that you need, and go for it. Also, because you have signed up and you are a part of our Signet Signatures group and course, for your very first loan signing that you actually accept, the offer that you actually accept and it's been assigned to you, you can give me a call and I will go through page by page with you all that you need to sign, where you need to notarize, answer any questions with you, so that way you are thoroughly prepared when you go for your first loan signing. That's what I offer in the course.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that information. Now, I know it's a lot of noise out there with the signing agencies and signing company. Um, what do us as new notaries need to be on the lookout for? Because I'm hearing some signing companies and signing services don't pay. So how can we Google them just to check their reviews and see how they are as a company when it comes to paying their notaries?
Okay, so there's a couple of things that you can do. One thing that you can do is once you accept the order, you can go on, like I said, go on Notary Cafe, do a search, see what come up. If they have a history of not paying folks, then it's up to you to continue on with that job or not. Right? That's up to you because it's your business. It's what you want to do. Now, another thing is for us all to keep in mind is in SnapDocs or signing order, they'll have their contract in there and they'll tell you how they pay. They'll say, okay, either we pay net 30, we pay net 45. Some companies is net 60. I actually had one company that said net 90. I said there was no way I would ever work for you and it take you 90 days to pay your notary. Now, 90 days is ridiculous. So my humble opinion, there's no need for that. So when they'll tell you, okay, or we pay the 1st and the 15th of the month, or we pay the 15th or the 30th. They'll break it down to you. They'll tell you. And then after you accept the order, if you cannot find that, you can ask them that. Send them a message. Hey, right on the platform. Hey, I did not find your payment terms. Please advise. Are you net 30? Are you net 45? Are you how do you pay? Most signing agencies pay net 30. Some do net 45. Some do net 60. It's up to you to decide what you will accept and what you won't accept. But thinking you're going to get paid the next week, that's not the industry standard. The industry standard is net 30.
Okay.
For signing services. Now, if you go direct to a title or direct to a title or a escrow company, if you go direct to them, then you can get that payout a few days after the disbursement date, which could be a week or two after. It just depends. But that's direct to a title or escrow. When you go through a signing service, that's a third-party company. They're getting paid by title and escrow, and then they pay you.
Okay, great. So if you get a signing and you look and you see the pay, for example, it's $100. Is that what they give you, or they take their cut out of the $100?
Nope, that's what they give you. You get paid $100.
Okay.
And that 100, they don't pay for your parking. Let me say this too, because some signing agents I'm seeing on the back end with the signing services, we have notaries that are requesting parking fees, that are requesting different types of fees. And they're like, no, all of that has to be considered when you accept. So out of that $100, you got to consider whether or not if you got to go to the hospital and pay to park. You got to consider that your gas, right? And so you have to consider those expenses for whatever amount you accept.
Okay, great. Well, looks like that's it. That's all the questions that I have, mainly on the and that is it. So here, of course, I'm here in Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yep.
Is it good to go to title companies, which I know everybody may have their set people notaries who they use, but is it still a good idea to go to them and introduce myself, and if they don't mind putting me on their roster, just for maybe notaries may be on vacation, or some may be retiring, some may just quit the industry or whatever. Is it still good to just go to them directly?
I don't suggest now. Again, I always say y'all do what y'all do because it's your business. But I do suggest that you get at least 20 to 30 loan signings under your belt before you go direct, because direct is a very small industry. And you need to know that you know what you're doing before you go direct. You need that experience.
Okay. So have you done loan signings online, or it's just directly to that person?
No, I haven't expanded out to online notarizations yet. I plan on doing that this year. But I do have direct clients, and I have signing service clients, and then I'm a signing service owner. So, and then I have my course. So,
okay.
But yeah, I'm definitely going to expand out to online notarizations more, because my life is kind of shifting and changing, and I have to prepare for the shifts and the changes. So I personally, being out on the road as much, I have to dial that back. So I need to get more online.
Okay. And you can do loan signing services online. If you
Absolutely.
okay. Thank you for answering that, because I didn't even think about that. Can you do it online rather than driving to the location? And okay.
But the signing service, they determine that though.
Okay.
So they'll let you know straight up. They'll be like, okay, no, this is online. Or they'll be like, no, this is a physical. You actually have to go.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it. That's the only
Okay.
question I have right now. I'm guessing. I said we're going.
Okay.
I don't want to
And
take up too long.
while I have you on, since you were our newest inductee into the course, what were some of your thoughts about it?
Well, I mean, I liked it. I liked the
Mhm.
course. I have to go back and look at it, because when you look at courses, of course, you just can't look at it one time and then think you're gonna
It's a
know everything.
lot of information.
It's a whole lot of information, and some people are not ready for that, and some people are not really just readers. They're type of hands-on people far as getting the information. But other than that, I liked it. I mean, I
Mhm.
liked it. I just got to go back and read some things, whenever I get ready to do my first signing. Like I said, I think I'm just nervous because I'm new, and I do get I'm getting signings like left and right. I don't know if it's because of my
That's
profile
good.
or what, but I'm like, oh, let me get me a printer because I'm missing money.
Well,
I
let
just
me tell
need
you, it's about to be summertime. So I know you serious, Erica. So summertime, it's a lot of work out there because
okay.
people are refinancing like crazy because they want their new pool or they want to get their roof. People ain't getting their roof done in the winter. In the summertime, they do.
Okay.
So summertime is real hot for refinances.
Okay.
So
I'm
you
glad
want to
you
make
said
sure to
that.
get yourself ready. Yeah. So when that boom comes in the summer, you ready to make some money.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good. I'm so glad. So, and I'm also glad you said that check with the these loan signing uh online what you get orders from, because um a lot of information is not out there, and it's like when you do a notary or you sign up to be a notary, you basically get left and you own your own. So
Hmm.
maybe that's why a lot of people quit in the industry, because they don't know where to start. They don't know where the real money is in loan signing or in being a notary. So I'm just glad that I had caught you, because again, I'm in Oklahoma, and if you don't know anybody in that field or is doing it, you're gonna kind of feel lost.
Just
So
out there.
yeah, just, and a lot of people don't even know about loan signings.
They
You know,
don't.
they don't. I didn't even know. I didn't even know until I just started looking up, because I don't want to just get my notary just to say I have my notary and it's just there and I'm just doing it for family and friends.
Right.
I really want to make money in this industry, so I need to know, okay, where's the money at that can be made as far as the general mobile notary part. They're just the general
Right.
notary services. So I know they say it's a long time. It's kind of complicated to do loan signings. Um, Out of the loan signings, which is fine.
Complicated. You just have to know them documents.
Okay.
You just have to know them documents and watch people sign, ask them questions. Did you do this as an act of your own free will? I don't swear people in. I affirm them. So I say, do you affirm the truth of this statement? Yeah, okay, yes, okay. And we stamp, it's not complicated. You just have to pay close attention to detail. You got to know them documents. And you got to be a people person.
Yes.
You gotta like people.
No problem with that. So how long will it take you to do a loan signing? Is buying or selling or refinancing, which take the longest? Do you think?
Refinances off the bat take the longest because they have the thickest packages.
Okay.
Yeah, so refinances take the longest. It just depends. I mean, if I have somebody that is like Oh, I've seen everything. We just want to sign. Cool. 30, 45 minutes.
Okay.
If I have somebody that wants just a little bit of extra, remember in the course, I tell you, don't go into do one sentence per document. This is your note. That's your interest rate. That's your monthly payment. That's when your first payment due. That's when your payoff date. Is this what you're expecting? Okay, let's sign. You know, so it can take anywhere. So on average, I would say expect 45 minutes to an hour when you're first starting out, an hour.
Okay.
An hour straight up. My first loan signing took me 3 hours. Now, right. She ended up frying me some chicken. We ended up just talking and everything. But I didn't have no errors and it was right.
Well, hey, that's all that's all that matters. No errors.
No errors. Because if you make an error, you got to go back out and correct it at your own expense.
Now, when you having like 200 and 300 pages, do you have to, well, I know we're reading, but does most of those require the buyer and the notary to sign in notary?
No.
In Rise? Okay. Okay.
No, I think an average package is because you have to print you a copy and you have to print them a copy. So an average package can be anywhere for refinance between 100 to 120 pages. A lot of that is not even for you and them because you have lender documents, title documents, escrow documents, right? And so some documents are instructional, you know, so not most of them, but a lot of them are instructional. So you can just, you know, go past those. And I only show the client what they need, the document that pertains to their signature.
Okay. Okay.
And in Oklahoma, people like to talk. They like to talk. I mean, I will go there straight focused, like, I have to hurry up and get this done because I got to be out here to get this. So I'm not really doing all that talking, whatever. I'm just like, hey, how you doing? Yeah. Suppressing my need to talk because I like to talk too. And getting through. But then you'll find that they're like, I want to talk to you. So everybody's different. Everybody's different. You know, you'll get the elderly people that are sharp as a whip. And then you have some that, you know, you have to, you know, walk them through a little bit, be more patient. So it just depends. You never know what you're walking up on.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm glad you said that because a lot of, you know, especially us first time people, we got, now when you say printing, it requires 200 pages. So we have to print 200 pages each. So twice, one for the buyers or sellers and one to send to the title company or escrow company, whichever ones we have to send it to.
So it'll be 2 packages. So one is what you fill out with the client, the other one you leave with the client. Once you get done notarizing, signing, all of that with your package, then, you know, of course, right at the table, you do a quality check. And then you put, you know, if you have to scan it, you scan it and then you ship it. Or if you don't have to scan it, you just do your quality check and ship it off.
Okay. Okay. And when you say scan, do you scan using your app on your cell phone or do you have to have a physical scanner? Now
for the scanner, if it's like 20 pages or less, I'll do it on my phone just because it's quick, get it done. Okay. Now for them large refinance packages, no ma'am. I have an actual physical scanner that I use.
Okay. And that's another part of the supplies. What scanner do you use?
Now you can start off. I started off with a little scanner that could do 5-10 pages at a time, but it got me through. Okay, I got it for $40 on eBay. But the scanner that I use, I would not recommend because they've gone out of business. So give me 1 second. Let me look up the one that my friend, she's a 6-figure earner. Let me see the scanner that she suggested to me.
Okay. So the scanner and the printer is your two biggest investments, basically.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm trying to see which one she. because me and her talk on Facebook Messenger and text. So let me see. And she's actually in the course as well. If you got into that video, Lauren.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
Florida, right?
What you say?
Is she in Florida?
Yep.
Okay, yep.
I will probably have to, oh goodness, because we talk so much. Let me see if this is the one here.
Okay. Or you can send through message if you can't reach
Because I have the carrying case, but I can't figure out which one did she actually tell me to purchase. But one thing I definitely do not get anything Raven.
Nothing Raven.
Nothing Raven.
Okay. What is that? A brand or something?
It's a brand.
Okay.
And them people, I mean, it's just it's good starting out, but after a while, it I have this scanner that's supposed to be doing 30 pages at a time, and I can barely do 4 without it getting stuck.
Okay.
Right. And that's incredibly frustrating. And so I do not suggest getting a Raven. Yeah, I'm not able to find it at this time, but definitely look at reviews. Go on, see what other loan signing agents are talking about on YouTube, what scanners that they're using, right? And just do your research. But don't get anything Raven. I do not suggest Raven.
Okay. Okay. And new, as you say, starting out, and I know you said the prices. So whenever you get that experience and you feel that you're getting comfortable with the loan signings, however, what is a good price that a loan signing agent can make? Is it what, 150, 200? It just depends.
Yeah, it definitely depends. It depends on the state. It depends on the type of transaction that it is, so it has a lot of depending factors. But when you're doing anything with a signing service, you can expect it. Again, it depends. I mean, if I have just a form where they just had to get a correction on a quick claim deed and I just have to do the quick claim deed, I'll take $50. Just a
Okay.
quick claim deed. It's 2 pages, 2-3 pages, if it's a whole package, depending on where I got to go. So for our state, on average, you're looking at, it's one company that really only like to pay $50, but they give a lot of work though. $50 a month, $50 a transaction for a home equity line. And those take about 20 minutes. You have to scan it in every time. But they only pay $50. I'll take them. Why? Because they pay on time and they give me consistent work.
Okay.
So it's one of those companies. So it's anywhere, I would say, from 50 to about 125 for signing agencies. If you're going direct, about 125, 175, 200, depends. But direct business, you definitely get paid. You get the full fee. There's no one taking a chunk.
Okay. Okay, then thank you. That's all I have right
Well, you're
now.
very welcome. We closed up right on time, right around when the time I said. So we're good to go.
Yes, got some run around to do.
Yes, I for sure do.
Okay, then thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You have a blessed day. I'll be talking to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, you guys. So again, you want to make sure that you sign up for the Signet Signatures empowerment group. It's a Facebook group. It is free. It's for expiring and new notary signing agents and mobile notaries who want to be a part of that community, who wants to be able to have monthly free trainings with myself, where we will always have a Q&A mentorship session. You can also, if you are a notary signing agent, you're just starting out, you're not sure what to do, you can sign on to have me as your mentor, get on my calendar, pay the fee. Yes, because time is money. So you can go ahead and sign up for that as well. Then we have the webinar that's coming out on the 20th of April for people that are looking to make an additional income, and free up time, perhaps maybe fire your boss. It's what you want to do, right? So we have that webinar on the 20th. So I'll see you guys on the next video. And thank you so much. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.